Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous...
Alright, hello and welcome to part 2 of my Red Dead Redemption gameplay with non-live commentary. Sorry the beginning of that was a bit sudden started. I forgot to carry on recording from the end of the last clip, so I had to, and it didn't save either, so I had to play back up to it and restart it, so that was a bit annoying. Yeah, anyway, this is the, well, I suppose you would call it the third mission if you class the first bit in Armadillo as a mission. So, yeah. I can always remember first time I played this, because obviously it's always nighttime when you play this part. I always thought it would make a pretty good zombie area, and then obviously in November, no. Well, they made the Undead Nightmare, obviously, and that pretty much came true. I will be getting to an Undead Nightmare gameplay probably after I've done the normal gameplay, because I think it's pretty good. But yeah, once I've done this, I'll start on that.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
The only thing I don't dislike it, but it's not. With the beginning of the game, I always find it's a bit slow paced, like not really a lot happening. Although, in saying that, it's really designed to help you get used to the game, I suppose.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city, become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals! Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop!
Still quite good though. I mean, obviously it helps you build, because obviously the slower pace helps you build bonds with the other characters as well. Bonnie in this instance.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
But yeah, going back to something I said in the first clip, I am aiming to get a mic for doing a live commentary, but I'm not sure when I'll be able to get that in.
You can actually handle a rifle.
But yeah, I really want to do live commentary over this because I find it easier.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade.
It's really odd when you just hear people randomly say stuff when you go to bed like that. There's not even anyone there half the time. I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some sort of parade.
Hello there.
No, maybe it was.
Howdy, mister.
No, he doesn't even say anything back.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Oh, this goes back. The amount of failures I had on this mission because I didn't know how to ride properly. I would literally just mash the A button and use my whole stamina bar in like 10 seconds and just end up getting kicked off the horse. I must have spent an hour trying to pass the mission first time.
On the count of 3.
First time I played it, I mean.
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go!
Takes me back to Zelda as well, if anyone's played, what was it called? Ocarina of Time, or however you pronounce it. And you had to win the horse by racing that other guy. I couldn't stay on the tracks either, I still have trouble doing it now. Which I know I lost every time to, because I just couldn't go fast enough because of that.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah. Are you saving the best for last?
Oh, some trash talking going on.
Regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Come on.
There was a bridge as well, I think it's the next one. And I missed it every time, flew off and ended up dying or losing. Even despite the fact that I played it several times, I can never remember it.
Let's go. Would you like me to slow down? Slow up.
I think it's this one now. In a minute, wow. Yeah, this one. Always missed that. I always find the time in this game as well a bit odd, because in some areas the time goes almost the same speed as real life time. And in other times it's almost like GTA speed.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, sorry about this, but I was just standing here. It was can't remember what I was doing actually. In fact, I might cut it out.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately...
Probably anyone else who, if they've seen a gameplay or played it themselves as well, knows about that, the stranger mission on the cliff by there with that guy who, well, a lot of people debate as to who he actually is. Some people say he's God, other people say he's death. But I'll be playing that as well. Well, I'll be doing that as well.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side
Mainly
of the
because,
road.
well, I don't know, I mean, I don't want to give spoilers away in case some people haven't played the game yet or seen it, but he does give strong hints as to what will happen in the game. Although you sort of need to have played it to know what he means when he says it. But I mean, obviously, if anyone's played it and played the stranger mission, they'll probably know what I mean by that.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Hey, how's it going?
Someone started randomly shooting me in a minute, I think. I don't even, well, close to me anyway. I couldn't see where they were though.
How would Armadillo get by without me?
But yeah, they carried on, but I still had no idea where they were. I love this doctor. I think it's the mustache. It's all about the mustache.
Ill, I hope.
Hello, sir.
You need something for that gout?
Much obliged.
I think he carried on shooting again in a minute. Or it might have been when I went to the marshal's office.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once. And a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Hello there.
I never use stagecoaches at all. Don't know why. But yeah, he started shooting me again, but I don't know which one he was, because there was some people running off, and he just wasn't there, so, but anyway, this is near the end of part 2 of the Red Dead Redemption gameplay, so I will talk to you in the next gameplay. Alright, bye.